Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a new map, a game on a new map I wanted to say. This is Teldrim Alter and this is Grubby, who is a fellow Dutchman. And he is playing against Slivko, who I've never heard of, to be honest. Roxkis is a very famous clan though. So I have heard of them. So Grubby is a very famous Warcraft 3 player. He has played Warcraft 3 for, well, very long and was, well, probably one of the best players in the world. He has dominated the scene for quite a long time. And now that Warcraft 3 kind of died, he decided to go for, well, for this game instead. So he has switched to StarCraft, and yeah, we see some scouting going on here. Yeah, he is a very good StarCraft player though, so can't say anything about that. It has been a good switch, and he definitely likes the game apparently, because he has been playing in a lot of matches. So I haven't seen him in any big tournaments yet, or small, to be honest. Well, not in the round of let's say 4, so like the semi-finals, and fast expansion coming out for the Zerg player, and I think the Protoss player will start to fast expand as well, because there is no probe to block that expansion. Normally the probe tries to block that expansion as long as possible, but since there was no probe around to do that, he gets to plop down his hatchery straight away, and that is of course awesome. So yeah, going to fast expand immediately, so not building the forge first, and that's because he can see what's going on. He just saw that the spawning pool wasn't up yet. He's now going in to oh, he's not going back in. He probably already saw that spawning pool coming up. Yeah, he must have. And yeah, the drones coming out. Drones trying to yeah, he put down that pylon just to annoy the Zerg player there. He didn't really intend to use it for anything. It's just scary when someone does that, because if they build the forge earlier, then you can get in a whole lot of trouble, because they can cannon rush you and things like that. But he didn't do that, so pylon coming up first, and then going for this forge gateway into, come on, cybernetics core over there, build it, come on. Okay, cannon first. He knows there are no Zerglings out yet, well, these two, but they're not really scary. And the probe is hiding over here. Is he going to lose it? Seems that the Zergling at least is scouting around here, and just wants to make sure that the probe is not hiding anywhere. But it seems he is withdrawing that to the nearest, well, the nearest tower here, the Zelnaga tower, which provides a lot of vision, which is excellent of course. And scouting out all of the bases just to see where the enemy is. And yeah, there is the cybernetics core coming up now. One cannon is enough to defend against the incoming Zerglings if they come in, and for now they're not even coming in. So the probe is over here. I don't know where it's going. Oh, it's going all the way back into the base, and the Zerglings in the meantime, yeah, one of them got killed over there, and one of them is still over here. They're just there for scouting. This Overlord is probably going to suicide in a moment, because well, he wants to know what the Protoss player is going for. By the way, tomorrow I will be producing a game or a video on the basics of StarCraft, so that you can understand. For those of you who are following this, I know there are a few of you following these casts, but have no clue what's going on. I will explain the basics of StarCraft to you, so that you can follow it around it a little bit, and hopefully, well, learn a bit, and then you will be able to follow the games and learn from that, but you need to know the basics first. To be honest, I started off playing StarCraft 1, and then yeah, after I played, well, I played for a lot when the game first came out, and that is a long time ago. And then I stopped playing at some point, because that's what you do. You get bored of games, and I just stopped playing. And then years and years later, I discovered Mole Trap and Clazzard and Diggity, and they were casting high-level games of, well, Korean games of StarCraft 1. And I started following them, and because I already knew the basics, I could actually follow that pretty well. But to be honest, I had no clue what was going on. So I learned from them how the game was actually supposed to be played, and that was completely different from what I was doing normally. But yeah, I was just playing with friends and such, and yeah. So we kind of developed our own strategies, which were totally stupid in hindsight, but that's the way it is. And yeah, I kind of learned from them how the game is supposed to be played, and yeah, I had a lot of a learning experience there. And yeah, now that we have StarCraft 2, I decided to go into StarCraft 2 matches, so kind of to cast those games. And yeah, I realized that some of you may not have played this game before, or even seen this game before. And yeah, it might be useful to actually explain a little bit of the basics, what the game is about, how it works, what all these things are, yeah, how you play it, and why certain strategies are good. Now, well, the strategies, I won't go into that yet, but just the basics, like how do you play it? Can I play it myself? Is it hard to learn? Yeah, it's hard to learn. It's you can easily learn to play it, but to play it well, it takes a long time. And I'm definitely one of the worst players in the world, so I will not be able to teach you how it's supposed to be played. No, I can teach you how it's supposed to be played. I just cannot play it like that. I just have no skills. But then again, I don't play this game every day. I play this game like once a week, maybe twice a week, and I just have fun with it. For me, it's more of a not so much feel-good game, but more of a game that I like to play, but I'm not very good at. And yes, I have several of those. Anyway, we see more and more probes coming up, and let's see, we currently have one worker killed by the blue player. Yeah, so that's one drone down. Yeah, that's not interesting at all. So it seems that there is an observer out. This is, oh, that's just that palm tree. Never mind. But yeah, this was what I was looking for. I saw this warp prism being created a couple of minutes ago, and there's another one. And yeah, I will explain more on this later. So don't worry. Well, not this match, but in tomorrow's video. So the warp prism is coming in. It has some zealots in it, and the zealots are going to drop here, going to attack the enemy workers and the hatchery. And actually, this is or this seems to be pretty efficient. So warping in some more zealots and going to pick up some of them and probably drop them out at some later point. He does get the hatchery, which is a very good trade to 2 zealots for a hatchery. I will trade that. And wow, he flies over the hatchery without doing anything. Really? You're not going to kill that? Oh, he is. He just noticed that he flew over that. Not the reactions I would have expected from a good level, high level player. And this is going to get cancelled. There we go. And the drone gets killed. Come on. Yep. Zealots will be picked back up. And yeah, that's it for then. Let's see. He is going back in. Now he has plenty of Zerglings out here to defend against this. And there comes the rest of the defense. And wow, they're going to really attack this hatchery when the Zerglings leave. And wow, this is pretty effective. And he is going to get yet another hatchery. This time it didn't get cancelled, so that's 300 minerals that were just destroyed. And the Zergling, oh, he needs to withdraw the zealots. No, he's not paying attention to this at all. So anyway, these are changelings. They're just coming in to scout, but they're not going to move apparently. And I don't know where we were. 9 unit workers killed. A total, that is not a whole lot. But it is a start. It is a start. So a lot of these spore crawlers out. I don't know where the thing went to. Oh, here he is. So the warp prism can be resupplied, of course, because it can. You can warp in units next to it when it goes into the phasing mode. And he is going to. Oh, he's going to pick out this this warp prism here, and yep, it is going down. But the other one is over here, and let me rewind that. Oh, come on. Yeah, let me rewind just a couple seconds. It is coming in over here, and there it is. It has 2 High Templars, and the High Templars are 3 High Templars, in fact. The High Templars are going to do a lot of damage to these drones, and I don't know how many kills they got, but 27 workers got killed, so that's like 18? I don't know. Oh no, 20. Because I think he had 7 before. Already forgot. So anyhow, the High Templars are. Oh, he gets another one. So warps in another one and immediately gets that into the loading bay. But the High Templar are really effective against this, and I think he's going to do that again, because he knows that. Well, that this is possible, and there's really no offense on the rest of the map. Nobody's doing anything. There's an army over here, there's an army over here, but they're really not moving at all. Yes, it is moving back in, and there you go, getting those High Templars out again, but they are not doing anything. They got the Queen. No, not even. I thought they fed back. They used to feed back on the Queen. Yeah, on this one. Don't know where it is. It's over here. But no storm going down, and the storm is what is the most effective weapon here. Hang on. Where is? I lost the. Did it get killed? Oh no, wrong guy. It's over here. Yep. There we go. Coming in once again, and he needs to drop those High Templars. Yeah, and there we go, getting a lot of drone kills once again. And yeah, the one High Templar goes down, but let's see. 36 now, and he decides it has been enough fun for now. Let's try to get in and just get some damage done. Sees these Brood Lords, and actually does not decide to run back out, but should run back out, because he's going to get owned by these Brood Lords, and that is indeed what is happening. His whole army got slain there. He's just very lucky that he got those 43 workers killed now. Wow. Did he drop again? I think he dropped somewhere, but this would be a nice prize as well. All of these workers are in one spot, and you could nuke them with 2 storms. So new army is coming up. 1 Colossus, 1 Immortal, and the rest is gateway units, well, and Archons, but Archons are technically gateway units as well. And we have a mothership. So the mothership is out. He is producing carriers now, and of course, yeah, this is kind of crazy. So sending out one of the changelings with the rest of that army, and actually deciding not to keep following that army. That is interesting. He decides to go in with those. They don't have an actual attack, so it doesn't really matter. No, they can't engage enemies, and yeah, he is just hiding in the enemy base just to get some scouting information. The army is over here. The Zerg army is nowhere. Where's the Zerg army? There's some units here. Oh, did he drop something here? Man, did I miss it again? It's so hard to spot those blue dots moving around. Hang on. Does this make it easier? No, the green is even worse. So yeah, we are over here and warping in some zealots. Going to have to do it without the terrain on, because the terrain makes it so impossible to see what's going on. And he is warping in more and more units. Some High Templar coming in. The High Templar are going to nuke down nothing. Okay, that's cool. Okay, there are the targets for the High Templar, but yeah, they're just going to get picked up and get out of here. Oh, the fungal growth going down, and this should be enough to pick off everything. Yep, there we go. And that's what I missed. So yeah, we have several units spread out around the map. We still have one warp prism, and we have another carrier coming up. Only one carrier though. The Graviton Catapult, which is an upgrade for that carrier, is out or is coming up. And he is building all kinds of high-tech units here. Doesn't really have a big army. It's just it's a very small army, in fact. But wow, it's a very strong army nonetheless. And yeah, getting 3 High Templars there for that group of Zerglings, and I think that's worth it for the Zerg player, because High Templars are really expensive and Zerglings are not. So it's pretty easy there. Yeah, the Templars in here, or there's only one Templar in here, is just charging up his energy, and once it has enough energy, it will well, it will be dropped and do a storm. The hatchery gets cancelled. Well, not actually cancelled, it never got built, and that's exactly why this unit was here. So pretty effective there. Not good reactions on the Zerg player. Both of them, well, especially the Zerg player, has been messing up a bit. The Protoss player has also, well, messed up a little bit by, for example, flying over this base the first time and then having to return to actually kill it. Of course, it is better if you just see it straight away and just drop your units on top of it and get to cancel on that immediately. That way your opponent isn't warned twice, and yeah, that just makes it a whole lot easier. So some zealots coming in here, and they are going to pick off the drones and drop over here. Just the one dude who is going to run through the entire base, see everything, and yeah, these zealots are going to just completely annihilate this base. And it seems that this zealot is also just doing whatever it wants, and it is just picking off unit after unit, even though there is nothing happening on the map. He has nowhere to focus. He just loses his base, sends nothing to defend it, and I really don't know why this game was so highly recommended, but anyway, it was. That's why I'm doing it. It's just a build-up game with a lot of mistakes, and yeah, finally the Protoss army, which isn't that big to be honest, it is coming in. He is maxed, but he has almost 200. But yeah, there's not a whole lot of units in this army, and the the entire army gets recalled to the mothership. I don't know where the mothership is. But yeah, all of these units weren't even in there. And I, of course, cannot find the mothership. There it is. So yeah, Archon's coming up. One High Templar still there. And let's hope that the carriers will actually move with them this time. So one Broodlord, well, it picked off the one Zealot that was there. That's the Zealot's coming in and seeing this entire defense, which is consisting of a lot of these spine crawlers. That's 7 spine crawlers, that's a huge amount. And then 16 of these Broodlords. And of course we have 15 of the... oh man, 15 Infestors. And, well, 3 Queens, that's not really interesting. And we have 15 Corruptors. Oh, we have some Zerg Cocoons here that are going to be Broodlords. Or they're going to be Corruptors. No, they're going to be Corruptors. They were still larvae coming in. So yeah, I do understand people want to see games with high level units, but really from a technical standpoint, so from really a commentator standpoint, I would say this is not a good game. It's just, it has a whole lot of really high tier units, but yeah, is it interesting? No, not really. We haven't seen any good attacks yet. It is just, yeah, people suiciding in their units or getting things like that. So running in a High Templar, getting a whole lot of drone kills, and not getting anything. Oh man, what? And we are back. It seems that my Audacity, which is my voice recording software, decided to crash, and that crashes the game as well. Well, not so much crashes as it throws me out. And that is no fun. Anyway, we are back in the game. I don't know what I was discussing before. I think I was discussing the fact that this is not a very interesting game for me as a commentator, because there's nothing to comment on except bad plays and things like this. I mean, who the hell is going to let his hatchery go down like this? Because there's no way that it's going to come up. He should have cancelled it a long time ago, and he's going to lose 300 minerals just because of that. That is just bad play. I'm sorry, but it is. And yeah, these here, if this well, if this happens like once, okay, that's okay, but it happens all the freaking time. And yeah, this is pretty nice. He does catch the High Templar or the Dark Templar, but is not able to. Oh my god! Finally gets it. Needs 3 of the fungal growths to actually get it. And then there's another one. The Dark Templars are invisible, but if you use the fungal growth on them, or if you have an overseer there, you can still see them. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to any of the other stuff on the map, so I'm pretty sure something happened. 119 workers killed here, and that is a pretty big deal. Obviously 119 workers, that is more than you normally build in a game. So normally you build around 80 workers at max. And in this case, yeah, he lost more than he should build in the first place, and he still has the amount that he needs to have. But yeah, that means that the Protoss can invest way more minerals and gas and resources in general in units. So the obvious thing is that, well, he's going to win. The Protoss is just going to win because, well, the Zerg lost so many freaking resources on his drones. So yeah, getting cornered here by the what are they called? Foot Lords, and has to recall out of there. He is going to probably cast some spells here. Oh, maybe he already did. I don't know. Did they have any kills? No, they did not have any kills. But they are getting out safely, so that's good. And what's this doing here? It's in the middle of nowhere. Were there minerals here at some point? I think not. Is this a bug in the replay? Because nobody's attacking it. There are all kinds of spine crawlers here, and I don't know. It seems to be. There's no way that... Yeah, this is a bug in the replay. It has to be. I have no idea what's going on. But this is definitely not here. There's no way he's going to let that stay here. Anyway, the Protoss is going to move in. And yeah, it's not here on the... Oh, hang on. Oh man, he mind controlled... He mind controlled the probe. It's his. He's just messing around. He actually built his own nexus, so the Zerg player built his own nexus by mind controlling a probe and then building a nexus, and from there you can build more probes and blah blah. But yeah, that's just screwing around. Oh man, you've never cast this game. Shouldn't listen to public opinion. Yeah, I don't know what he's going for. He's going for carriers of his own, I guess. I don't know what... Man. Why? Okay, Grubby is not the best StarCraft 2 player in the world. I will say that. But he's definitely not bad enough to just let this happen and not attack at all. There are plenty of these corruptors out to do a lot of damage to his air units, but he should be able to own them with this fleet. Especially with the mothership there. And oh, that would be cool if he got a mothership. You need a fleet beacon for that. Is he going for the fleet beacon? No, he's just going for the stargates. So I don't know what they're doing here. It definitely doesn't seem like a serious game, and yeah, it definitely seems like too many mistakes, and it just annoys me. Yeah, so he is going for that mothership. No, you lose the game? Dude, you haven't... You lost, what, 154 workers. Of course you're going to lose the game. 14,000 resources, 15,000 resources on the Protoss player. He hasn't lost any units yet. Let's see, resources lost. Well, they both lost about the same amount. Well, there's a 5,000 mineral gap in between them. But yeah, you can see the amount of units lost on the Zerg is just way, way higher. Protoss can't really do anything. Well, no, the Zerg can't do anything that actually, well, will result in something useful. And the Protoss will just own this game. I mean, I don't know how he's going to finish it, because, well, we don't really have the end of the game yet. But I'm going to fast forward it because this is kind of stupid. Still want to see the end of the game because, yeah, well, I casted, but this is yeah, worse than trolling. It's just annoying. I mean, this guy made so many mistakes and still he gets to live for this long. I mean, we're 40 minutes in. So we're 40 minutes in and he's still alive. He should have died at like the 10-minute mark. Well, maybe 20-minute mark. But yeah, he has all these brute lords, and as long as he, the Protoss player doesn't pick off the brute lords, then he's going to get owned by them everywhere they go. But yeah, here goes the Protoss army, and he is just going to completely destroy this base because, well, without any defenses there, really nothing that the Zerg player can do. And obviously he doesn't have any defenses here. Oh man, why would you get out of there? Just attack already. Okay, I'm going to fast forward again. There comes the army. No, it's not going in. Oh man, man, man. I must find this game on Husky's channel because he cast this game as well. And I was just wondering what he thought of this, because he probably thinks it's hilarious because yeah, he can fake way better than I can. The enthusiasm with the, well, I mean, I just find this very annoying when people don't play to the capacity that I expect from them. Because this, yeah, this is just not good play at all. And yeah, can't really fake it. If I don't like the play, then I'm not going to say that it's brilliant. But you know that by now. I mean, you know I'm not a shoutcaster. I mean, a shoutcaster is someone who can make something out of nothing, and this is definitely nothing. So I'm just wondering what he thought of it, or how he cast this, because obviously you can make this sound like a very interesting game where someone steals a probe, but well, just disregard the fact that he should have lost like 30 minutes ago. And finally, I think all of the buildings are getting killed. I think this is the last building there. Maybe a few more. Oh, he built a new hatchery over here. But yeah, with 21,000 resources available, yeah, it's not going to matter, whatever happens. And he's not even losing more army, that is the sad part. He still has the same amount of army as his opponent has. So yeah, there's another base over here. He's just taking over enemy bases now, and more and more coming up. It doesn't really matter. While the Zerg player is battling over here, he is just building up a complete army. So finally giving up, and I guess he lost his last building there. Yeah, finally giving up, whatever. And this was just not a good game. Not at all. So yeah, if you want I can cast it like a shoutcaster would. But yeah, I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but that just means completely ignoring all strategy going on, completely ignoring the fact that this Zerg player is crap. And yeah, just casting the game as if it's very interesting. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it anyway. I sure didn't, but you already noticed that. And I will see you next time. GG.